Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be reading you a mentor text called The Multiplying Menace Divides. And menace is a synonym for like a troublemaker. So think about that. Think about what the multiplying menace might be up to when we read this book. It is written by Pam Calvert and illustrated by Wayne Gehan. 0! Prince Peter yelled, but there was no sign of his dog or the multiplying stick that 0 had dug up earlier in the morning. He tried not to think about what would happen if the enchanted stick fell into evil hands again. Nope. As Peter passed the farm, he noticed 10 cows and 5 froggy cows gazing and grazing in the field. One froggy cow stopped chewing its cud and mooed a ribbity-moo. What is the farmer feeding them? Peter wondered. You have probably never seen a cow that looks like a frog. I have never. When he neared town, a lady ran past him screaming, 2 of my children are frogs! Peter stared as 2 child-sized frogs hopped around the woman and 6 children. No, it couldn't be. He's been banished, he said to himself. Still, he headed back to the castle to tell his father, the king, about the strange frog sightings. Peter greeted the 12 knights who guarded his castle gate. Suddenly, the ground shook and flash! 4 frogs in shining armor appeared where knights had once stood. Has Rumpelstiltskin returned? Peter asked himself. He would never forget how Rumpelstiltskin had wreaked havoc on the kingdom with a multiplying stick. Heart pounding, he bolted to the throne room. The queen sat crying with a large frog on her lap. Where's father? Peter asked. He's a frog. Again. Again, Peter said. Yes, when he was a prince, a witch named Matilda turned him into a frog. A princess broke the spell with a kiss. I tried, but kissing won't work this time. Wait, a princess kissed father? Once upon a time, before he met me, but that's another story. Oh, so this isn't Rumpelstiltskin's mischief? No, your father's 12 advisors are searching for Matilda now, the queen said, walking to the balcony. Father has 24 advisors. What happened to the other 12? They're frogs, too, she sobbed. Peter gulped. With a magic multiplying stick, if 24 advisors were multiplied by 1/2, then 12 would be left and the other 12 would disappear. Except this time, frogs were part of the equation. How could people be reduced to frogs? Was this some sort of diabolical amphibian division? Something had to be done. Peter headed for the royal swamp, but all he found there were ordinary frogs. Just as he was about to give up, Peter heard a familiar cackle from a nearby cave. He tiptoed forward to it and listened. Matilda, your frog crystal is creating more chaos than the Great Divide could do on its own, Rumpelstiltskin said. Soon we'll divide the whole kingdom into frogs, the witch screeched. Divide? But how? Peter wondered. His eyes widened as Rumpelstiltskin was spied on by him, gazing into a glowing green stone. There was a stick in Rumpelstiltskin's hand, but the symbol at the end wasn't an X. It was a line between 2 dots. Division. Yes, then we'll each have our revenge on the king and his meddlesome son for getting us trapped in the abyss of 0, Rumpelstiltskin cackled. Ha ha ha! Who would have thought that the old algebra lessons would have rescued us from this awful place, Matilda said. Wait until I get my hands on that prince. I'll teach him a lesson. Imagine how terrified he is listening to this conversation. Rumple, you promised him to me! The frog princes are all rage, according to InStyle magazine. She thrust the pages under his nose. Eating them is good for your skin. Not to mention delicious. So there's a picture of their magazine. It says, makes a tasty dish for a posh prince. 5 reasons why your beauty depends on it. hot, and frog recipes on page 49 of the magazine. Love potion in 5 minutes. Never fear, Matilda. You'll have your prince now. In a flash, Rumpelstiltskin appeared behind Peter and pushed him toward Matilda. Let me go, Peter cried. Oh, he's a feisty one, just like his father is, Matilda crowed, licking her lips. I have a special recipe in mind for him. Rumpelstiltskin laughed. Ha ha ha, first I need something from the boy. He's mine, Matilda howled. I have a craving for frog prince stew. Matilda, he has the great multiplier. When it's combined with the great divide, you can have anything you want. We'll have unlimited math power. Then Rumpelstiltskin grumbled, and I'll let you use it first. Divine, Matilda crackled, turning to Peter. Tell us where the great multiplier is. Never, Peter yelled. Maybe this will change your mind. Rumpelstiltskin waved the great divide over the frog crystal. It cast an image of Zero sniffing trash in an alley near the castle. Dog divided by 1. Instantly, Zero morphed into a frog dog. Change him back, Peter cried. Give me the great multiplier and I will, Rumpelstiltskin said. Can't you find it with your crystal? Peter asked. The crystal can only see living things, dearie, Matilda said. I'm a witch, not a miracle worker. Like ribbiting cows happen every day, Peter muttered to himself. Thinking quickly, he said aloud, I need your help to find the alley where my dog is. Only Zero knows where the multiplier is buried. He hoped his ruse worked. He knew where the alley was, but he needed a chance to get to the Great Divide, away from Rumpelstiltskin. We're going to stop there until tomorrow. What will happen to Peter? I hope you like it. I'm excited, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.